Welcome to Crevalle, Florida living. We out here in northeast Florida again. Here goes my normal intro. Last weekend I was out here for a few hours and I gave the water a 1, if that. Today I might give it a 2, maybe a 2 plus. It's still dirty, but it's not as bad. Looks like 2-3 foot waves. We're fishing the incoming tide, and we're going after pretty much anything, but you know, mainly whiting. I'm using double dropper pompano whiting rigs, fish bites, and I got fresh shrimp and frozen dead shrimp. Now I do have a steel leader. I might use it after a while and put some cut bait on it, but we're good about a mile down the beach from the boardwalk. If we're not a mile, no, we're a mile. If not, we're right at it. I mean, a chance of rain today, but it doesn't look like lightning, just maybe some showers, so I ain't worried about all that. So we're gonna give it a shot and see what we can come up with. It's blue back there, real blue. Then you can see it's dark, raining up in there. That's towards Georgia. And then down that way is going up to the north. I mean, that way is going to the south. So I'm on kind of a little hill here. Tide's coming up, so I figured I'll just go and put my stuff up here on the hill. Hopefully I won't have to move my buggy. I might have to move my poles. But hey, let me get these poles out there. I can't catch no fish sitting here talking, so let me get these poles out. And hopefully that rain stays that way. Check the radar, but it changes every 30 minutes, so I don't know which way it's going. Anyway, Stanley! 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 I don't see Stanley, y'all. Maybe he'll show up after a while. Alright, got the lines out. It's a little rough out there, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see what we can come up with. It's getting darker and darker. Slowly moving this way, but it's not showing any rain for a little while. It's showing it'll hit here eventually, but I got the sunscreen on anyway. You can get burned up on a cloudy day, trust me. I've been burned up on a cloudy day thinking, oh man, I ain't gonna get no sun. Nah, you still get burned up. Them UV rays to get you. All right, looks like the tide's already coming up some. I'm up on a hill, so I will have to bring my pole holders up here shortly. I don't like to keep them, I mean, sometimes they get stuck by the water, but I like to keep mine away from the water a little bit, because I use them plastic PVC pipe. They're cheap, but they're not 100% guaranteed go hold up, and sometimes my rod falls over, so you have to keep an eye on them. Bang them in the ground, but it's still, if you use them long enough, they're gonna fall over. But either way, we got the lines. guess watch me and you'll learn what not to do. Luckily it didn't touch the water, neither one of them did. It landed right on the side. Didn't even really get no sand on it, thank goodness. That sand and water will mess them up. I had both of them at the same time. As soon as it come out my mouth, both of them fell over. Usually they're all right, but once that water starts hitting them, it'll soften that sand up. And I mean, you gotta have them deep in there, and they're pulling. I've got them anchored down. They're pulling pretty hard. Looks like everything's pulling to the right. I'm gonna go move this one, and we'll see what we can come up with. Man, this one's pulling right up, rolling up the beach, but man, I don't know if we're gonna even make it too long. I don't mind the rain and all, and like I said, I fished it many times. Now the lightning, I don't care for. Then again, I don't feel like sitting in the rain for 2 or 3 hours either. And it's getting darker and darker and darker. I don't even know if this will be a video, to tell you the truth. And I gotta walk a mile in it. We're gonna stick it out. We're gonna stick it out a little bit longer. And I ain't even been there 10 minutes. So we're gonna give it a little bit longer and see what we come up with. But man, I didn't know it was this bad out here. I checked everything. Everything's pulling to the right. Water's dirty. It's just, man, that's terrible. It's like catfish day, which, hey, I'll take it. I can feel it sprinkling now. It's blue back there. Hey, all of it's fun, though. He felt big, too. Little bitty blue. I knew something was out there messing around. Let's get him back. He's too little. No skunk today. Ready, buddy? Take off. There you go. Yeah, he's gone. I don't even know where he went. Hey, little big blue. Hey, that's all I'm after is no skunk. I think that's my biggest thing is, of course, a personal PB, but my biggest target is no skunk. I don't care if it's a stingray or a catfish. I just don't want to skunk out. All right, let me get this line baited and back out. I'm eager now. Hey, Stanley, y'all. Get on, Stanley. What's up, boy? Come on, boy. Go on, Stanley. He just swam by, flew by. And he said hello, and he kept on cruising. It's still sprinkling a little bit. I ain't even been here 20-25 minutes fishing. And tide's coming up quick. I just moved them. What I'm gonna do is move my stuff on back here. I'm getting my poles on up this hill a little bit. I fixed to put my umbrella up and all that good stuff, and we'll be back. We're gonna try to land something today, y'all. We're gonna give it a shot, man. I done walked a mile and come this far. A little bit of rain ain't gonna make me leave. The rain eased up a little bit, so maybe we're good for a little while. Things are still pulling, man. I don't usually use them. I usually do not go above a 4-ounce Sputnik, but somehow, some way, I ended up with a 6-ounce. It might be one of them cheap Walmart ones I might have just picked up. And I've got a 6-ounce one on that one, and it still pulled it. But I was able to keep this one out. I can get them to stick sometimes I can't, but right now they're holding all of them except that one. That one keeps rolling. But that's the one I caught the bluefish on, so. I know y'all don't want to hear me talk. I'm trying to catch something, y'all. I'm trying. It's nasty out there today, y'all. We're still trying. There's a guy down there fishing. Still trying. Look at the little baby. Little baby pompano. That's what you would call a resident pompano. Little baby. Let's let him go get bigger. And he's gone. some, a little some. Another blue. Yeah, another little bluefish. Go. And he's gone. Let's check this out up here. Make sure I ain't getting a bite. Put my flip-flops on. Learned from last time I climbed up, it was about a year, maybe 2 years ago, I climbed up a dune and I stepped right in a cactus bed. There's a video about it. It's about, might have been 3 years ago. Man, that hurt. I had to sit there. I probably sat there for 15-20 minutes of just pulling all the little barbs out. I just kept pulling and pulling and pulling, and then I had to walk back a mile. Foot was bleeding. It wasn't fun, man. And then some of them barbs, they were long. And then I had all them little bitty ones all in the bottom of my foot too. A lot of bobcats back here. I've seen big old cat tracks. It wasn't a dog, it wasn't a bobcat. I mean, well, they were probably big as my hand. Cat tracks. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but they were probably about the big as the palm of my hand. So there's a good chance there's a cougar or a panther back here, or on this island or in this area. I've seen that. I've never seen one, I just seen the tracks. I've seen deer tracks and all. A ton of bobcat. That's cool. That's a pretty view. This is a trail or what? Yeah, there's all kinds of sand spurs. I see a turtle, I think. Is that a turtle? Yeah, big old gopher, man. Let's check him out. Look at that big boy. Oh, he's chilling. I ain't gonna mess with you, Mr. Turtle. Cool. I haven't been back up in here in, man, a year or two. Hope my rods ain't disappeared from a fish or a person. I just come back a different route. It was over there. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. That's what I love about this place. It's just, yeah, it's awesome. Untouched by man. It's natural. It's not like Panama City and all them other beaches. This is natural. Untouched. Beautiful. Hey, there you go. I ain't catching a lot of fish, so I'll give you all that. See, I only get the fish I used to come out here every single Saturday for years. I didn't miss a beat. But I don't do that now. I try to come every Saturday, but sometimes I skip a weekend. So I'm fishing 3 or 4 times a month, if I'm lucky. And that's where my videos come from. It's either I'm gonna catch something or I'm not. Now imagine if I wish I could fish every single day, man. I could come up with some awesome videos. But I'm only fishing, you know, 2 to 4 hours every time, and I make a video out of it. So it is what it is. I wish I had the time to do this full time. I mean, I know it would probably turn into feeling like a job, but I don't know, man. I enjoy this so much. It's just, you know, it's relaxing, it's beautiful. I mean, there's just so much about it coming out here fishing. Looked like I was getting a fight. But you know, just coming for 2 to 4 hours, 5 hours, whatever. Usually about 3 or 4 hours. That's what I make my videos off of. And like I said, it's only usually once a week, if that. Now, if I can get 2 in a week, sometimes I'll do it. But you know, my honeydews get to slacking, and the wife ain't too happy, so I have to skip a weekend sometimes and get caught up on some stuff or try to get it done during the week. And you know, I help her with a lot of her stuff that she does, that she needs that muscle right there for. So I get her situated, and I can fish 2 days a week. But here lately, you know, it's only been once a week, if that. But hey, I'm just rambling. I'm not catching a whole lot of fish today, so current's terrible. All right, we're gonna give it a little bit longer. I have been here in about 2 hours. No keepers, nothing to brag or nothing to call home about, which I will. I'll send my wife a picture if I catch a nice fish. Every once in a while I'll put it on Facebook. It's nothing, what, a little pompano, 2 little blues, so must be baby day. All the babies are out playing. But we're gonna give it a little bit longer and see what we can come up with. That tide's still coming up. I believe high tide's gonna be in another hour and a half, so. And it's already popping up here, and I gotta get back through them trees. It's doable, but it just, that tide will push me way up in there with my buggy trying to get through there. So I'm gonna give it a little bit longer and see what we can come up with. Something hit me. Baby pompano, little fella. Little baby pompano. Hey, I'll take it. It's fun. It wasn't much of a fight. Well, I'll tell you that back. I could tell I was getting a bite, and I went to reel it in. I'm like, ooh, and my sput neck was buried. So it looked like it was just me pulling back on it. It looked like it was pulling drag, and then I'm like, okay, my sput neck was buried in the sand. And I had that little pompano on there just bumping it. After party. Cheaper one. I'm showing the after party after me fishing. Ooh, got that grill going. This is the after party. This is after a hard day of surf fishing. It really wasn't a hard day. This is after a 2 or 3 hour day of surf fishing. Y'all guess what I got on there? My favorite thing to cook. My favorite thing to smoke. Chicken leg quarters. I love it. They looking good too. Got some oak over there on top of hickory charcoal. I gotta do some yard work tomorrow. Still got a garden going. I'm not gonna walk back there since the sprinkler's on, but we still have some jalapenos going, some eggplant, some lettuce, some cabbage, and loofah squash, watermelon, and a little bit of bell pepper going. She ain't gonna look. She saw me coming. You on camera? You on camera? You on YouTube? You on YouTube? Man, that smoke's rolling. Oh yeah. Fixed to put a little Sunny barbecue sauce on it. Oh, beautiful. Man, them things look good. After party, baby. It ain't fish, but hey, it's chicken. It's lamb fish. Let's get them things off. Beautiful.
Better.
After party. Thank y'all. Peace.